Alrighty, it's a wonderful day here in Lapland, Finland, and it's snowing again, which is quite nice, quite wintry. So this is Alex from Lapland, and today I'm with Julia over here. We are visiting the region of Ylläs again, and we are walking the central street of this wonderful village. So this village is called Ylläs, and here we have Lake Ylläs over there on our side. So today is a special day for me in many ways. So this is first time I'm streaming with YouTube's native app, so we gained over 1,000 of subs, and it's a day that me and some of other followers been waiting for. And today I'm going to tell you my story, how I ended up here, and what am I doing in the first place. I've been so busy always to tell it, but now, as we've all agreed, as soon as I start live stream with the YouTube app, it's going to happen. And we're actually on our way to the central sport shop to I'm going to give my skis for them to prepare them for skiing, because they are in awful condition. They look gray, they look really bad. Wow, they look awful. And even though I have my own ski equipment, I'm just too lazy to do it, so I'm just gonna give it to the professionals and going to go for a skiing here in Ylläs. So we're gonna visit a sports shop on our way. But let's go to my story. Well, do you want a long version or a short version? I guess I'm gonna go with the short version. So originally I was born in USSR, in Russia, in the north, in a region called Arkhangelsk, which is on the shore of the White Sea, and it's actually not very far from here where we are in Lapland, just a couple of thousand kilometers. The climate there is pretty much the same as here. It's winter for 5 or 6 months in a year. It's dark in winter and lots of light in the summer. So I moved here in Finland in my early teens, in the 90s, as my family moved here, and it was quite a tough experience because didn't really know the language, although I did learn it quite well. All of this cultural shock was really different, because Finnish people, they are kind of more, intimate. They like to stick to their own circles, and they're more kind of, solitary persons. They don't get to talk and to contact that easy as Russians do, or other Europeans do. So there was some cultural shock to that, definitely. But nowadays, well, it's business as usual for me. Of course, I know the language pretty well. I'm really well integrated here. I love Lapland, love to be here, and there are many of my passions, like photography, skiing, Northern Lights are in Lapland. So when I moved to Finland, I moved to Rovaniemi, which is my hometown still. I tried to live a couple of times in Helsinki, but I kind of quickly found out Helsinki is not my thing. So now I kind of know for sure. It's a nice city to visit, but it's not a good city to have a productive life, at least not for me, as I enjoy quite a lot the outdoors, this kind of more relaxed way of living, as we still can do here in Lapland. So the way that this channel and our whole brand All About Lapland started was when I got involved in tourism marketing. And I was involved in tourism for around 20 years already. I was a tourist guide in my late teens and early 20s. So I've already experienced quite a lot of things that tourists can do here as a guide, and it was an amazing thing to do, the right thing to do at this point. So when later, after I went to school and started my own business, which is producing content, filming photos, videos, doing all kinds of marketing things. I already knew many of these places and things that people do around here, so it was kind of a very familiar subject to me, but from a different perspective. And we've been doing that since 2012 with Julia together, as we already met. So first we were mainly doing content for Russian tourists in Russian, but as tourism in Lapland got so much more international, we switched to English several years ago, and that's still our main thing today. So we are running a small company with Julia here, producing content for local companies, and of course producing content for you guys. So an interesting thing is, of course, what is the future of this whole thing? What will tourism look like here in Lapland? Now it's quite difficult times. Oh, there is some kind of problem.
Let me take the skis.
Yeah, Julia will take the skis. So there's a
Gimbal died.
little problem with the gimbal. Maybe it's too cold. I don't know. In any case, I will try to continue the stream even in these circumstances. Oh. Sorry guys, looks like the gimbal just died, maybe because of the cold. So in any case, what will future bring? This is of course uncertain. But in any case, whatever the situation is with local companies. Oh, there we go, gimbal is back. Whatever the situation is, I will be still making lots of content for you guys, live streaming and doing all the crazy stuff for all of us to enjoy, so you can see the real things happening in Lapland. And yeah, that's it. That will be short kind of story of my life and plans for the future. Just more adventures, more cool stuff. These places that you cannot normally get to anyway in Lapland, or just don't have time to, or if you cannot even be here physically, that's of course even another story. And if you want to check us out, you can go to allaboutLapland.fi. This is our main site where you can find all our information, and we are named All About Lapland on all the different channels. So if you want to support us, there is a link in the description below, as we intend to do lots of content just for you guys here on the YouTube channel, and that will be a good way to support us. And of course, put your comments, put your likes over there, subscribe to our shows, maybe put some suggestions of what would you like to see, what kind of stuff would you like to see, because sometimes I'm thinking too in my own square, so that would be quite a nice thing to do. Right, so we've reached the sports shop, and I'm gonna set my skis here for some maintenance. Moikka. Voitteko te huoltaa suksia?
Näihin.
Joo, näihin kaikki parhaat jutut.
Kaikki parhaat jutut.
Yes.
Annan tohon.
Onko teillä sitä rotofellan avainta? Koska mulla on nämä, jos näet nämä siteet, ne on vähän sekaisin. Siis se korkeus, jos näet,
Joo.
tämä laukkas
Joo,
pois, jos ne saa vähän
Saadaan ainakin
paikoille.
Joo, löytyy meillä.
Yes. Milloin saa hakea?
Kysytään tuossa huollosta. Okei.
So, this is by the way a really nice shop to rent all this kind of gear, like these fed mics, and here we have some batteries that are being charged for these beasts. Well, I guess this is not the electric version, but you have electric versions here, and some gear to rent as well. Moikka. Joo, kyllä. Meneekö kauan? Saako huomenna hakea?
Mitä?
Saako huomenna hakea?
Joo, kyllä. Mä katson tosi teen, että onko se hieno.
I have some problem with my gear, I guess. No soitako niin, jos se on sekaisin, niin vaihda se vaan. Ihan sama.
On se, oli toinen ja ainakin toisen. Paikalla.
Nää on vähän semmosia huonoja mun mielestä. Ne koko ajan seilaa edestakas. Nää rottefellat. Okay. So just gonna take a walk around the shop, show you what they've got here. So if you're just joining the show, it is our visit to Ylläs in Lapland, Finland, and I've also given my skis for them to do some maintenance as they're in a really bad condition, and I wanted to go for some skiing stuff. So hopefully they'll get them done soon and I'll be skiing and maybe live streaming from skiing for you guys as well. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you on the next streams. Sorry for the gimbal problem. I guess it's just the cold messed it up. But in any cases, please tell me what you think. If you have any ideas of what would you like me to show you on these live streams from Lapland. Of course, I have many ideas of my own, but if you have any requests, just put me down in the description. All right, so I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.